To play a game with BarSharp, you're first going to want to select Play at a participating location. The system is going to do a geolocation check to determine, are you at an active venue with an active game? If so, you'll see the game card that you can join here. So this venue has showed up that we can join this game of Kansas City and Jacksonville, so we'll click on the game card. Once in the game, you're going to see all of your questions that you can answer. There are 3 tabs at the bottom. The first is our Picks tab. The second tab is the Leaderboard tab. And the third tab is the Prizes tab. The Leaderboard tab is going to update throughout the course of the game. The Prizes tab will update at the end of the game or when the prizes have been won. You'll see at the top of every Prizes tab a grand prize of $1,000. That's available in every contest and is awarded by BarSharp for anybody who gets all 23 questions correct. Going back over to the Picks tab, you're going to see at the top is your tiebreaker question. This is the only non-50-50 question in the game. It is only used as a tiebreaker for any ties that occur. So you can see here it's a numerical question. So how many passing yards will the Chiefs record in the game? So you can enter whatever number you want to enter. And then all other questions are 50-50. So you can see things like how many yards will be gained on the first rushing attempt of the first quarter. So you can select whether you think it's 3 or less or 4 yards or more. Same thing, next question, will there be a rushing touchdown in the first quarter? Yes or no? Again, everything's just a 50-50 question, so you'll make the decision of yes or no and make your selection. You can see the little lock icon at the top right of each question. You can see that it's currently unlocked. It will lock at its appropriate time in the game. So these questions here are for the first quarter, so they're going to lock at the start of the first quarter. Whereas if I scroll down farther, you're going to see, okay, now we have questions for the second quarter. So those questions are not going to lock until the second quarter. And so on. If I keep scrolling, you're going to see questions down here for the third quarter, and then even further down, questions for the fourth quarter. So you can answer all of these questions if you'd like right off the bat. However, again, they're not going to lock until their appropriate time, so you do have the availability to come back in and update your answers up until the point in time where that question does lock. There were a few questions in here that you saw that were blurred out. So these are pop-up questions. There are 3 of them, and they'd occur in between each quarter. And so it tells you exactly at the bottom here when they will unlock. That's when you'll receive a push notification to let you know they've unlocked if you've activated your push notifications. Otherwise, you can just come in at the appropriate times in the game, and you'll see these questions now become available to answer. You can also see at the top of this question, it says free drink question. That means that this venue has activated the free drink option, the prize option for these pop-up questions, meaning you have an opportunity to win additional prizes just for getting those pop-up questions correct. So overall, you can go in and answer any of your questions now, update them as you'd like throughout the course of the game. You can follow what's happening on the leaderboard here. And then again, you can see any prizes that are available. And then also when they're won, you'll see the person's name next to each one of these prizes once they've won said prize.